He's super strong, super fast, super tough, super eye blasty. Superman is one of the greatest power sets for a superhero. So good in fact that there are other imitators, actually a lot of imitators of his powers, mostly super strength, super flight, and super toughness. And today we will be talking about why there are so many Superman imitators and why his powers are so common. Superman is regarded as one of the greatest heroes. He's one of the first superheroes. He has a great set of powers, from super speed, from heat vision, strength, flight, ice breath, and so on and so on. But one of the main focus of his power set is flight, strength, and super toughness or invulnerability. The reason this power set works so well is that it's great for many situations, for traveling, for fighting, for any situation that the hero would get in or want to get out of. These are basic prime powers, abilities that we would all want to have, which is why there are a lot of imitators to having this same power set. Which is why when you have a character that's invulnerable, who's also super tough, as well as the ability to fly, they're mostly referred to as something's version of Superman. Shazam is a version of Superman. Captain Marvel is a version of Superman, which I guess there is a irony to both of those listed, but mostly any variation of having those three sets of powers, and maybe even more, like maybe magic, telepathy, they're usually referred to as so-and-so's version of Superman. To really get this concept, think of Batman, for instance. One of the greatest strengths of Batman are his vehicles, his skill, his intelligence, as well as all of his cool gadgets, which help him get out of situations that he most likely would not make it out of. But you don't need gadgets when nothing can hurt you, when you need to just will it and you're flying at Mach speeds, or when you can just punch a hole into the stratosphere. The power to be indestructible, the power to fly, and the power to throw tanks like beach balls solves most of your problems. So the way to make these things more interesting, putting the hero in a situation where his speed and strength are barely enough, most likely putting someone in danger. Someone we care about. Go beyond from just saving the world. Yes, the world is someplace that we all want to be saved, but if you give us a character that the audience likes, then that hero having to use all his power, every single ounce of strength to save that person, makes the story even more fascinating. For instance, they all die, who cares? He dies, we all rise. So now you have a power set, and now you have a person to save. How do you make it challenging? Have the hero fight someone who goes against his powers. Like many Superman-like characters and Superman himself, you have characters who can go toe-to-toe with them power-wise, but you also have a character who bypasses their powers or takes away their advantage. A character like Brainiac, someone Superman can't go toe-to-toe with or punch a hole through. So this, among many others, are one of the reasons why you have a lot of Superman-like characters. The power set is simple, it's primal, it's easy to write for, giving the creators more room to develop the villains and side characters. You have to think of cool and interesting ways Batman gets out of his trap. With Superman, don't worry about it, he'll just punch his way through. And this is my belief in why there are so many characters with stock powers like Superman's. And why you should comment and let me know what your favorite stock powers are or would be if you had the choice. Maybe invisibility and force fields, maybe super speed and flight. What combination of powers do you find interesting? Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. See ya.